welcome to our channel. My name is Sarah Christensen, and if you are new here, please don't forget to click that red subscribe button and stay for a little bit. Check out some of our other videos, our family vlogs, and we'd love to have you here. So I have mentioned before in previous videos, but I'll mention it again. We are homeschoolers. We are new to this. We have done some preschool homeschooling this year with our 4-year-old, but next year in the fall, we will officially start kindergarten with our 4-year-old who will be 5 in like a week. He's going to be 5 years old. So we have 3 boys. We have a 4.5, almost 5-year-old little boy named Robbie, and we have twin, newly turned 2-year-old little boys, Joseph and Jacob. So life will be very busy next fall for us with a kindergartner and two preschoolers. My little one's saying something over there. He's working on his little desk over here. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. But in preparation for kindergarten for next year, I decided this summer and this spring that we would start doing, just implementing some of these ideas that I did in my own classroom. And so I'm starting to kind of get Robbie used to the idea of having a schedule, a daily schedule of events that happens throughout his classwork time. I am a former elementary school teacher. I have taught everything from, let's see, kindergarten through 4th grade. So I feel pretty prepared to do this for next year, but it's just, you know, it's time consuming, and with the 2 little ones, it will be a challenge, but we really just, in our family, we believe that this is the best thing for us. So I want to show you guys Robbie's schedule that we have started with him. And so this is new, you guys. This is very new. I feel that he is ready to handle this now, that he's able to kind of look at the schedule and do the checklists, and he really likes it. And I'm just going to show you guys today a little bit of our morning work routine. So here we go. Hey guys, okay, so this is Robbie's morning work binder, and we just started this. This is something new that we'll be doing every day in kindergarten when I start homeschooling him here for kinder, but I thought it would be fun to start it now with him this summer so that he has something to kind of do each day. So I love that it's a spiral notebook, first of all. I love in the front how it has a space for him to write his name, and he did such a great job writing his name on his own. We open it up here, you'll see that over here on the left-hand side, the whole entire alphabet is written in both uppercase and lowercase, and that helps him when he's doing his writing samples to look over for reference to see how certain letters are written. Over here on the right-hand side, you'll see in a minute when I move over there, there we go, you can see that it has nice big spacing. So usually I like to write out what he needs to do for the day for his morning work. So this morning I said, "Good morning, Robbie. Please draw a picture of what you would like for your birthday. I love you, Mommy." I read it to him, and then I tell him, go ahead in this beautiful space up here, draw a picture of what you would like that day for your birthday. So he drew a little remote control car, and he said he wanted it in the color blue, and he wanted a black remote control with it. So that was today's morning work. And as you can see, we've done others. Sometimes we do it in the afternoon, and you can see here he was talking about what his favorite animals are, and so he wanted to draw a cheetah and a cat. And I just think this really helps. It keeps the communication between us going in the morning, and it also gives him something he knows he needs to do each morning when he first wakes up. So I highly suggest getting a morning work binder or folder for your little one. You can get them at the dollar store, Target, really anywhere. It doesn't have to be necessarily from Lakeshore. This one we just really happen to like because of the line spacing and the wonderful space for coloring. Okay, moving over here, I'm going to show you our little homeschool area. There's our piano. This is actually in our dining room, and this is just kind of a little makeshift area I've prepared for Robbie for the summer while we work on some more preschool transitioning into kindergarten things this summer. We are working on finishing a homeschool room that we have in our back room as a spare room, but for now this works. Up at the top you will see our calendar. Down here you see the map of the United States. This is great. My friend Amy gave this to Robbie, and it's wonderful because you can actually, they're little magnets of the actual state, and you can put them on there. Last summer we went all the way up through the Northwest. We went from California up through Oregon, all the way up through Washington, down to Idaho. And then later on in the summer, we ended up doing Nevada, Utah, Colorado, all the way over to some of these states over here, Kansas, Missouri, and then we ended in Minnesota. So that's what I'm saying here, which was great for Robbie because the geography he learned last summer was amazing just by going to those places. Okay, so over here we have his Learn to Print Center, and this is something I just bought at Lakeshore Learning Store once again. This is a dry erase whiteboard, which is great because he can practice over and over and over again these letters and word writing skills. So again, I love this because at the top it has the correct shape of each letter and how he needs to be writing that. And then over here it came with this nice little ring of flashcards, and it shows you a picture of the word and then it says the actual word. And so this was just, I really love this because that means each week, each day, whatever, 2-3 times a week, I can have him practice writing one of these words on this ring of flashcards. I also have decided I will add my own flashcards to this based on whatever sight words we're learning that week or that month as well. So this month and this week we're working on some reading skills that have the word cat, so he will be doing cat today. But he really just likes this because it makes him have a little office space, and I think he feels important with it. And the spacing on here is amazing. Once again, I really like that. So this is our homeschool note. Okay, guys, I told you about our schedule. So this is new. I revamp and revise our schedule, and sometimes I stick to it and sometimes I don't, but this is what I'm trying to really, really stick with for the entire summer to get us into kindergarten for the fall, and this is kind of what I would like our kindergarten days to look like. So we're going to start working and chipping away at this schedule now. So first of all, we wake up in the morning. Usually Robbie likes to have some almond milk, a Pediasure, he loves those. So we do milk and then breakfast, and then we move on to our morning work, which I just showed you. And that usually takes them 10 or 12 minutes. Then we move on to chores. And chores are always get dressed, brush teeth, do your hair, and then make his bed and move on from there. And usually we just kind of do some quick tidying up or some dusting or whatever room zone we're in for that day. Then we move on to his piano practice, and I have him practice piano for about 10 minutes here. And then we move on to lesson number 1, which happens to be reading today. In his lessons, I have learned that it is best to not do every subject every day. So, for instance, we may do reading on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and math on Tuesday, Thursday. So lesson number 1 rotates and changes, but it's always the first lesson of the day. Then he gets snack and 1 television show, which is usually something somewhat educational off of PBS Kids or Sprout or something like that. You know, like Cat in the Hat, Wild Kratts, we love all that. Magic School Bus. Then we move on to playtime, and playtime is usually, we had snack with TV, excuse me. Playtime is usually a time where we run errands and sometimes we go to the park or something like that when we're out and about. Then we come home and we get ready for lunchtime and kind of just calming down time and getting ready to put his little twin brothers down for a nap. And then after lunch, we do reading time for 10 minutes, and Robbie and I look at books together. Sometimes he will just look at books or do those books that you can like find different things in, it'll say find the shoe and you have to look to find the shoe. We'll do that a lot. So that happens then, and then it's also kind of a rest time where he can sit quietly and relax, but the babies do take their nap during reading time. So then we're going to Okay, so after we have reading time for 10 minutes, we are going to move right on down the list, and hopefully I'm heading down there soon because I pre-recorded this. Let's see. We're going to move right on down here, and we're going to show you that next we have computer time, which is usually about 10 minutes, and we do computer time with iPad, with my Mac, whatever. Usually we like to do some sites, like we like Starfall, we like abcmouse.com, something like that that just gives him a little bit of computer time and a little bit of quiet time, or some apps on the iPad. Okay, and meanwhile the twins are napping. Then we do rest time, or room time, which means he can work on a puzzle quietly, or something like that before we move on to waking up the twins and having another outdoor playtime and snack. We usually go for a walk, ride our scooters, something like that. Then we come back in, have TV time so I can make dinner, another television show again, and then we have dinner, bath, and bedtime. And so that is kind of the routine that I am looking to be in. It doesn't always work out perfectly, but it's at least a structured plan, and so I just need to be better about implementing it, and consistency, I really do believe, is everything. Children long for boundaries and routine, and it's just a matter of us as parents taking the time to give that to them. Okay guys, so for some of you who are family and friends that usually watch our family vlog, which is once or twice a week, we try and I just film what we do throughout the day, and then I compile it into a video with music, and it's just kind of a fun way to keep up with us. But if you're, family and you want to see the kids or friends, but we have a lot of new subscribers too, which is great. People we've never met before, and people that we're starting to meet through YouTube and trying to join their channels, and this is just really turning out wonderful. And I've met so many great homeschool moms, and I'm just thrilled about it. So thank you for watching. If you're one of the homeschool moms doing this collab with me, thank you, and we look forward to seeing your morning routine. Have a good one. We'll see you guys soon.